to me. Again, my name is Barbara Romo, and I am the Democratic candidate for the 13th Judicial District Attorney. I've lived in New Mexico for 25 years. I'm married to my husband of 33 years. We raised 2 kids in Rio Rancho, where we've lived for 20 years. I'm an Army veteran as well. My husband's also an Army veteran. Importantly, I am a career prosecutor, and we're becoming more and more of a rare breed. And you know, my opponent and I have similar goals. You would expect that, wouldn't you, from anybody running for DA? You want safer communities. You want to stop the revolving door. You want to protect the vulnerable. Well, the difference between me and my opponent is that I've been doing that for 24 years. And I want to continue doing that in the position where I can make the most difference. You know, I've worked in 3 different district attorneys' offices. I've appeared before judges literally all over the state. I've seen what works and what doesn't work. Now, having ideas and goals is great, but they're just theories until they're put into practice. And I truly do have the experience to take this district where it needs to go. I've heard my opponent talk about his time in the 2nd in Albuquerque and how he thinks he can use those ideas for the 13th. This is not Albuquerque. Valencia County, Cibola County, Sandoval County, what works in Albuquerque doesn't work here. And I know that because I've lived here, I've been in this community, I love this community. And even though I've lived in Rio Rancho and Sandoval County for 20 years, I consider all 3 counties one community. It's like one family with 3 very different kids. You know, we're all one community. You know, I've tried countless murder cases, but more importantly, I've tried and specialized in the most difficult cases, which surprisingly are not murder cases. They're the crimes against children. They're the sexual assault cases. Those are the hard cases. And not only have I tried probably hundreds, dozens for sure of those cases, I've specialized, I've developed a child abuse checklist that was used has been used all over the state by various law enforcement agencies. It was used at the academy to teach on the subject. I've taught on that subject at the academy. I'm a frequent speaker statewide. I've also spoken nationally. So the reason I tell you these things is because it shows that I have a 24-year record of proven success and excellence. And it's not just me saying it. It's that I've been recognized by my peers and people in the profession. I was a Rookie Prosecutor of the Year for the state. I've also been named the Child Abuse Prosecutor of the state, as well as the Prosecutor of the state, and the Community Service Prosecutor of the state, that recognizes my community involvement. I want to take this district to the next level. And what I mean by that is we're a good district. The DA's office is a good DA's office. I want to make it an excellent district. I want to make it the premier district in the state. Why? Because that keeps all of us safer. And I know that I have the experience. You know, the revolving door issue, sure, it's a big issue. I've already implemented, we've got we established a repeat offender task force in Sandoval County that involves all the local law enforcement, probation and parole, prosecutors, as well as victim services. And I will expand that to the entire district once I'm elected. You know, this is something that is too important. This position is too important to leave to inexperience. It really, really is. It's just too critical. You know, I'm sure my opponent with time and training would be an awesome DA, but we don't have that time. This is a time of crisis and importance where we need leadership in that position. And my leadership experience in the Army, as well as having been a supervisor in every district attorney's office I've worked. I've been the chief deputy district attorney in 2 districts, including this one. I already have the community partnership relationships that are needed for a district attorney to survive, to succeed, and to excel. I've been to the legislature. I've worked with the other elected district attorneys to help analyze the bills and pass legislation that's important to the community safety. I'm on 2 different Supreme Court Rules Committee, Rules of Evidence Committee, Rules of Criminal Procedure Committee. I'm a Supreme Court appointed mentor for new attorneys. I've served as adjunct faculty in the UNM Law School in the Criminal Law and Practice program. This is not a political stepping stone for me. This is what I want everyone to know. This is the natural culmination of my entire adult career of public service. And I want to continue doing what I've always done, protecting the vulnerable, fighting for the weak, and keeping our community safe as your next district attorney. Again, my name is Barbara Romo, and I very humbly ask for your vote.